Today, I thought it'd be a great day to just sit back and... What are you doing? What's going on? Oh, please, no. Back in my Letter to You review, which to this date is by far my most successful video. Thank you guys. I said I wanted to do a deep dive into Bruce's discography, as I wasn't extremely familiar with his stuff, other than, of course, the major hits and other songs here and there I've heard throughout the years. And what better place to start than with the classic Born to Run, and here we go. Quoting that dude, by the way, if somehow you don't know that after watching all my videos. Thunder Road. Right from the get-go, you get the sound you know and love from Bruce. That storytelling and bluesy driven rock sound. Even going back this far, it's crazy how little his voice has changed. But honestly, I think he sounds better today. His voice is aged like fine wine. Thick like vinegar. A bit more honesty though. Vocals get very jumbled up, and I'm going to get hate for saying this, but I don't like his old vocals, at least here in this song. The music itself is great, and that's what I'm really focusing on. His vocals are what really kept me from loving his music though for my younger years. This is quintessential traveling music. Sexy sax solo is still always extremely very nice. One thing I noticed too that was way, prevalent in Letter to You was the songs don't use the normal song structure half the time. While some people are turned off by that, it fits his music style of storytelling very well, and it's good. Just doing your own unique thing is nice, especially, don't just go with the norm, people. If you're writing music out there, kids, just because everyone says do 4/4, chorus, everything, do what you feel is right. That's what Bruce did all those years ago, and look where he is now. 10th Avenue Freeze Out. Man, the intro to this song is a fantastic jam, and I am feeling it. And Bruce sounds better in this song. Like, a lot better. He's actually fantastic. The song has the ability of mind control as your toe just starts tapping all by itself. I know a lot of people, hold Thunder Road as one of the main classics, but I prefer this song by a large margin. Night. Song goes to show you that a song can give off a sense of speed without being actually fast. It has a very full sound that fills you with the feeling of flying down the freeway at night. If this hasn't been used in a driving scene in a movie, shame on you directors. Like a good old school drag racing scene. The full sound is maintained throughout, and it is a fun ride on through the night. Backstreets. Not the boys, the backstreets. Piano opening, and it sounds fantastic, with a slow crescendo to welcome in the rest of the street. As the verse starts, it pulls almost it all back and lets Bruce stand out. Once again, kills the vocals here, and it makes me wonder if Thunder Road was just a bad take and they just rolled with it. Again, please don't hate me. A thing I noticed in this song that again was really present in Letter to You, that even though a song of theirs can be 6 minutes long, they never feel like they're that long. They go through really quick. You even get that classic Fender sound guitar solo. I want a Fender again. I love that sound. Baby, we were born to run. I know this song on the back of my hand. So do you. Anyone who thinks this is a bad song is just being silly. It's a classic for a reason. That is all. One quick side note, does anybody else remember going back to VH1 Classic and you hear and watch this video on there and then get freaking girls in their summer clothes just shoved down your throats? I remember. If you have made it this far into my video and are yet to be subscribed, please consider doing so. I have a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That ain't happening. So please, if you're not yet with this channel, please consider going down below, liking, commenting another album you think I should do, and subscribing. If you have friends or family members you think would enjoy my content, send them through my doors as well and tell them to join the family. This is the part where many YouTubers do the whole, this is how many percentage of you are not subscribed. Depending on which video you go off of, it's kind of obvious what percentage are not subscribed. So please, if you like watching my videos and you're actually a regular viewer but aren't subscribed, please do so. We love you. She's the one. She's probably not. A very different sound musically in the intro. I'm focusing on the music again because, man, the vocals are obnoxious in this one. It's with the stopping all over. Just, if you listen to this song, you know what I'm talking about. The vocals just, no. And it takes you out of the pretty music that sounds like you should be in a field of fairies with frickin' William Shatner behind you going off. I like the rock elements added, and there are some great guitar riffs here. But there are elements of the song that made it very, very sour to me. Meeting across the river, I am transferred back to my suggestion of Motherless Brooklyn. That's a great feeling to have. Bruce also is back, and he's sounding great. Thank baby Jesus in a tuxedo. Classic storytelling with great jazz rocky vibes. Super chill. Jungle Land, not to be confused with The Jungle or Bambula or Discovery Zone. Man, I miss those places. Those were the good old days. The piano riff, while great, reminds me of a Christmas song. Disclosure, I love Christmas music. Just getting that out of the way. But I can't figure out which song it reminds me of. Other songs were story time. This one is a complete book. It's a great way to close out this classic album with its growth throughout the song and puts everybody on display and purely shows what Bruce's sound is and what he's known for. If you have someone who wants to get into Bruce Springsteen, have them play this song. Tell them, yes, it is 9 minutes long, but if you want to know all his different styles, this song goes over all of them. Well, that was Born to Run. And if you somehow managed to not listen to this album in the past 45 years, well, then you should give this one a spin. There are parts here that I full-blown enjoyed with every fiber of my being. There are other parts that are just parts I loved and parts that reminded me of why I avoided the music for such a long time, unfortunately. If you are a Bruce fan, what is the one album you think I and other people who, want to get into his music should check out? Because again, while I did enjoy the majority of this album, I'm still not a huge fan of his style. I'm not taking away from anyone who, loves his music. There's a reason why. It's just, it doesn't mesh with me. But I fully respect anyone who loves music. I know his music I love that people go, just everyone loves their music. And I clearly see why people do enjoy his music. It makes sense to me. But for me, it just doesn't resonate. At least on a consistent basis. Sometimes it feel good, man. Take care.